You may have to come back tomorrow, Mr. Cates, because we are obviously very booked and busy.
It'll just take a minute.
Okay, what's the minute? What do you need?
Yeah, no problem.
On Saturday or Friday night, Saturday morning, I was standing on Fremont Street, minding my own business, when I was suddenly swarmed by about 8 to 10 police officers.
8 police officers?
Yes.
I wondered if
8 to 10,
took care of people.
as well. I was immediately put in
8
handcuffs.
o'clock or 9 o'clock?
These police officers were being directed by 2 security guards who I knew well over a month ago, who worked in the Walgreens and have demonstrated loyalty to MIKE
They
Niemczyk.
sent me to the constable twice, and the constable doesn't take
I've been able to find out
this station
that the cause of that
before
was
when I
that,
tried to file this report.
and I can
It's
also
been going
say
on for
this
a long
with some
time.
certainty,
Oh, you got, but this 2 years ago?
a call was put
It's been
in
going on 2
to
years. In
police
November, it'll be 2
saying that
years.
somebody had a
And that's when
gun.
my time is
in
up
the
with the
Walgreens.
insurance company.
What's the crime?
This
It was,
report
stolen
was
property.
specifically made in order to get me
Yeah, almost. I've been
in
here a
trouble
couple of
or
times.
off
They
the
send me to
street.
the constable who doesn't take it for me. But I don't mind coming back in the morning if I can get this
I'm
settled.
sorry. After they let me out of the handcuffs, I asked them for all that. They were very dismissive,
Well, I have tried
and
numerous
didn't
times
want to talk to me at
file
all.
this, and I just filed
Then I
it
turned my
recently,
camera
but it was
on
rejected,
and said,
they
"I'm
said I
recording
could
you,"
come down
and then their
here.
attitude changed. And it turns out they gave me a fake incident number.
Right.
2 of them
Come down
on
in person.
camera.
What's the incident number that they gave you?
122
I'm sorry.
4860.
Okay.
I'll try to see if
We can
that
run it by
comes
my
back to me.
supervisor. If she blesses that.
This is not a complaint. This is a request to talk to
Yeah, my
that
phone, I have
detective,
it.
Okay, which detective?
Ballinger.
Ballinger? Okay. What do you need with Detective Ballinger?
He needs to get in
Yeah,
touch with the
twice.
detective who's handling, or one of the 2
And that- well, I
detectives
don't live
who
here
are handling
full-time, so it's been a
the
while.
cases involving assaults by this
I
group
have
of
a
organized
hard time
criminals
to get
on
there
Fremont
and come
Street.
down here. Yeah, I'm back and forth.
Ooh, I had an event. Let's see. Because that's on Floor Master. Where
I
is the
just need
location of
something
the-
to file so I can
Fremont
say that I filed a
Street.
police report. I can't hear you.
What's the street by Golden Nugget,
What are you trying to file it?
I believe.
For stolen property.
I can show you the place. It's on video.
From our
But
house.
it's right there.
I was a
And they
renter
took
there. I
my
was denied access to the
they
house.
took my
when I
ID, of
left.
course. I don't know if they put in my name.
What?
Nugget, right? You said?
I believe so.
And
Yeah.
denied access to it. So my property was stolen.
Yep. It was
By the
3:20
owner.
to 3:30 a.m.
Okay.
It's not a civil matter. I've already tried the civil.
And this happened in how long ago?
Saturday, 3:20
No, I
to
have no
3:30
legal
a.m.
standing. It's not a civil matter because I have no legal standing. I was not the owner of the house. I know, it won't go anywhere in court because I don't have any legal standing.
You were staying at a residence. You got evicted.
Right, so what are you saying? That what?
I'm saying as a civil issue, you got evicted. Your property in the house.
And as a civil issue, what does that mean? The constable won't take a report. They do nothing. They've already told me this. This is what I'm getting back and forth for
It was
2 years.
Friday night, Saturday morning.
It's not a criminal issue. That's why we're not.
That was Saturday, 2:30, 3:20 a.m. Saturday, 29th.
Our
Yeah.
people told you the constable's office, and like he's trying to explain, that's ordinarily a civil.
It was Fremont Street, not the casino.
No,
It was outside.
I've already done that 3 times.
Oh,
Premises? Or was it
At the Las Vegas
on
Justice
the street, on the
So
whatever the side street was.
They said I have no legal
Yeah,
standing because I wasn't the owner of the house.
Right.
place that never convenience.
Right, that's it.
Or on
The owner is deceased
the
now.
other side. You know what I mean? But you're saying if it was on Fremont, that's the.
But as a renter, I had rental insurance, so I needed to file a police report. But nobody will take my report.
I'm not saying, but if it was 8 officers who surrounded you, there's going to be an event, as I told you this before.
I'm not surprised there's no event number because they'd probably
Was it Fremont security or was it 100%?
It was Metropolitan Police, and it was 2 Arcadia security guards who were leading
I
them,
still was a
or
illegal
directing
renter in
them to
that
me,
house for an
or
entire
pointing
month.
me
I couldn't
out.
get my property. I was denied access. I know you're saying
2
what are you
Arcadia
saying, that I
security
need to
guards
sue
who
the
were
owner of the
essentially
house?
pointing me
Because I've
out.
tried that.
And they were very much in communication
Yeah, I tried that.
with the 8 to 10 Metropolitan Police officers that were with them, and Ballinger who handcuffed them,
All right. I disagree, but okay.
and who I explained what I thought was happening, which I didn't know involved that false report about the gun in Walgreens.
Okay. Let's see.
But I can tell you to some degree of certainty that was a false report made specifically against me to intimidate me.
Because we locked this facility at 5.
I'm just like, I can't go look at a lineup. I can't go look at a lineup.
You can. Oh, you got an appointment.
Yeah.
Did you call me today?
You?
Who's
Yes.
your detective?
I called somebody in the office in the early morning, yes. This is
I couldn't understand.
but I didn't mention your
He
name.
knows I'm
I
calling.
wanted to-
got his phone
I wanted
number.
to talk to Detective Ballinger about an incident that happened on Fremont Street over the
You
weekend.
want to talk to me? I was like, I explained to you, there's no, it's Hogan.
Oh, you're Hogan.
Yes. I can't process.
Yeah. He said I called him just like.
I didn't know you were Hogan. Did I talk to you before here?
Talk to me on the phone several times.
On the phone, but not here. You look like somebody else who I talked to here. I'm sorry.
Talk to me. I was saying, that case that I have with you, I can't follow up. I upload all your videos and all that. It's all saved.
I just have an
But I
number
cannot
and they
send
said
that
to
to
come
Dean's
and
office of
get a
prosecution.
copy of it.
There's videos of the assault on other cameras, the Fremont Street, and there's witnesses.
I got Walgreen.
I have.
It shows
this,
y'all
they
walking
said to
around.
bring
It
it.
doesn't show you getting
Where's none of that at?
It does.
I don't have.
There's
they said
witnesses
to give me
too,
number
the security
because they
guards at
stole-
Walgreens.
They stole my wallet
You-
and
I'm
my
not going to
truck
argue
and
with
my
you.
vehicle.
He's working on
So
something
they
else.
said if
That
I know
case
the
is
number,
closed.
they can just
Detective,
look it up.
that's impossible. Those were public assaults, and there were many witnesses, and it's on camera.
Your other ones you got going, I don't know.
Yes.
The ones I did, I have all those videos you gave me.
It
I
was
have
in my
videos of
wallet.
Fremont Street
It
Experience.
was my
I have videos
driver's
of
license.
There's nothing to
And
show
I
it.
know the number.
You sent me videos of yourself. You walking around saying, I'm going to arrest you until you fucking die. And you're following me.
That's not what I
You
said,
did.
and I never claimed it.
I'm not going to argue with you. You sent me a video.
No, they said I have to get a
And you said
report.
that you put online,
Report. The
you're
officer
harassing
called
me.
me
You're
on
like, yes,
Saturday.
I'm going to harass you
Told
until
me
you
that the
fucking
report
die.
was available today.
Harass was in quotation marks because they said it.
You said it on camera. On your camera, you sent me. I'm not going to argue with you about it.
No, harass means telling the truth. They said
Well, I'm
stop
telling you the truth.
harassing
Your
him.
case with me is done, okay? And Officer
That's-
Brown is not here.
I was assaulted very publicly.
Ballinger doesn't have a case with you either.
No, because I wasn't arrested. Listen, hold on. This is 2 separate issues.
If you're
On-
going to deal with that one, I'm just telling you mine's done. I'm waiting on someone else.
But that case cannot be closed because I was assaulted, and those cameras do show it, and the 2 security guards witnessed it.
I closed it.
Why?
Because there's not enough evidence to prosecute.
But it was right under the camera at the front of Walgreens.
What you don't listen to me every time I talk to you. You think you're a total victim. You're not. You are going after them, harassing them to instigate the problem.
Then why can't you just find the video of the assaults?
You can get it from Walgreens.
I can't. It has to be subpoenaed. They're covering it up on purpose.
I keep giving it to you.
I was.
So you saw him punch me in the neck twice. You didn't.
I was.
What time were you looking at? What time were you looking at? Because there were 2 separate incidents. They came back an hour later.
That night they would have arrested you. They would have arrested the other guy. Ticket the night.
They never came.
They did. You're talking about totally 2 different incidents. You're confusing yourself.
No, I'm talking about the one with
The
you.
one with me, they did come.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Because
No, they
you
didn't.
talked to the officers. They reviewed the video. But then you told me the officers were covered up.
No.
Last time I talked to you, told me I was gaslighting you. I'm done with yours. That one is done. He's working on
But that's not true. No officers responded that night.
Sir, not this one. Listen to me.
I know.
Okay, one from June. They did respond.
June.
Mark called, or Mark, who Niemczyk gets called.
Yes, June 13th, right.
Once the officers got there, then you said, oh no, He assaulted me. So the officers went looked at the video. You demanded a report. They took a report for you. But they put in the report. They did not see the incident on the camera. Okay, that's why they didn't issue a ticket that night. And they let both of y'all go, and then you wanted them to escort you home, and they said no.
Right.
You got upset, then you start pulling your camera out and recording them. Just like when you
No, it's not true.
Sir, listen to me.
I wasn't recording them.
You're gonna listen
I
to me
was
or
getting.
not? Every time I talk to you on the phone, you try to over talk everyone and tell them what you want to hear. You don't want to listen to what people have to say. So you said they would not press charges. You got upset. You're like, I need to escort home. They're like, no, we don't do that. Then you started recording. Then you come up here when they would take reports from you. You stayed up here last week, the week before for 2 hours. Then you walk around with your camera, videotaping everyone.
That was after your case.
Correct, but I'm telling you, it's an ongoing problem with you.
Because
The easiest thing is to leave them alone, but you
leave the criminals alone.
You have such a hard on for this guy because he's a fraud.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Because he is a fraud. But half the people on Fremont Street are frauds. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Were they in Time Magazine? Did they make national news?
Okay, sir.
Listen, the assault for both dates, your case and the one.
One with Detective Miller as well.
No, that was the first one. That was the spitting battery one. He also closed that out and didn't.
You said he spit on you.
Yeah, but the camera doesn't lie.
Okay, I missed
And
that case.
and by the way,
I
yeah,
have several videos, probably 15 that you sent. A lot are nonsense, but
yeah, but none of them contain the assault. That's why
I
I.
watched the video of Fremont Street experience. I watched the video from Walgreens. I did not see a pattern that I can prosecute.
Then you missed the time.
Well, that one is done. We got more coming.
Which camera were you looking at?
I don't know which one. They had all cameras in Fremont Street. They had zoomed in on.
It was in front of the door. You couldn't miss it.
Well, it didn't show you getting. That one's close.
That's not possible. I was assaulted, and he's telling me it didn't happen, and he didn't even interview witnesses.
I'm not a detective.
Didn't even look at the video, because if he did, he would have seen it. He's saying it didn't happen.
26 minutes of video, man. That sounds pretty damning to me. I mean, what do you want from me to do?
It's on video. An assault is on video.
He reviewed 26 minutes of video. So, I don't know what else you want from him. He's a detective.
He didn't find it.
He said, what do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to change his story? Because I'm not going to. He said he didn't. That's it. What do you want?
So when I say it happened, when witnesses, security guards say it happened, when the camera shows it happened, because it happened right under the camera.
In that case, it should be very easy for him to find it.
Yeah, unless someone doesn't want to find it.
It should be very easy.
So why can't he find it?
I do not. I didn't do this case. It should be very easy, right?
And why aren't the witnesses in play?
Why did the witnesses come and talk to you?
I gave the names in the report.
Okay, you probably called them, and if they didn't show up, nothing you can do. Seriously. What? Is he going to go out there and drag every witness in here by their ears? No. People have rights to report.
Well, if you looked at the camera, he wouldn't have to.
Again, you said 26 minutes, man. What do you want him to do? Okay, let it go.
No, I'm not going to let it go. Let it go? Let a violent public assault because I was telling the truth about a dangerous scam artist go.
That's what I'm saying. Forget it. Move on.
No.
We have another event that we're trying to investigate right now.
How am I supposed to let it go?
No, fuimos a seguirlos porque se fueron, dicen que se van.
And
Y la policía nunca los
move
agarra.
on.
No.
If you have another case that you're trying
No.
to work on right now, then I can't help you with that. You're so stuck on that thing, we can't.
They're related.
What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? I'm just waiting. Are we going to sit keep here and talking about whatever happened? I'm not going to sit here.
What are we going to do? Well,
Are we going to work on this other one or not?
sure.
Okay, what happened in this event where you're saying you got surrounded by multiple
Yes.
officers, including where you were directed from?
Yes.
And what the hell? Like, what happened? Was there? You said there was some type of call that was.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
They asked me questions. They asked me questions about a gun.
What's up? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to get him. He's
Well-
saying it happened in front of the Golden Nugget or something. And you said about 3 in the morning or something, right?
The handcuffing?
No, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, I remember him too.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I remember you too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we know there was an event.
On Saturday, were you there on Saturday morning?
Again, we went over how they deleted the video and all that.
So what do you want me to do?
No, that's a separate thing. I'm talking about 2 days ago. And it was on video in front of the Walgreens.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Okay,
At the end of the day,
with this, there was a false report made that somebody had a gun in the Walgreens. And the fact that there were those 2 Arcadia security guards directing the police towards me when I was standing on the middle of Fremont Street, nowhere near Walgreens, and I didn't come to Walgreens anywhere near Walgreens that night, how do you explain that would happen unless there was a false report made on purpose by Niemczyk's people because they saw me on the street and they wanted me off?
we would have to prove on a reasonable doubt that someone intentionally made that false report.
Okay, so talk to those 2 Walgreens security guards. There's also another piece of evidence.
Okay, so you're like Walgreens security had made a false report upon you.
They weren't working at Walgreens on that night.
Okay,
There were different security guards in there. That's why it was so strange,
right.
because I haven't seen them in over a month,
Okay,
and they weren't working at the Walgreens.
right.
But they were,
They directed us. I'm there and detained. Right?
sorry?
Arcadia security directed us to come and detain. Correct?
They were with the police, and they were clearly pointing or directing, yes.
Based on what you believe, you believe that Arcadia contacted and made some kind of report, and
How else would police have zeroed in on me,
officers are going unless they have reliable information.
and why else would those Arcadia security guards be with them?
I don't know. And again, reliable information that crime had been committed, whatever it was, if it was accurate or whatever, they went off of that in order to have you detained. So I don't know. I'm gonna look for the event if I can find that event and see what exactly it takes. Because you're saying this happened on Fremont Casino, right?
Yeah,
In front of the building.
that's where I was handcuffed, yes.
See what we got. I'm sorry. I'm looking. You said they gave you some kind of report number, which doesn't seem to match up.
Well, do you want to watch the? Yeah, I know it doesn't because I already called dispatch and I said, "Here's the number they gave me," and they said that's not a number, and I said,
We got.
"Okay."
Because we're getting close to closing time, man. And honestly, where's the federal report? We might need to come back tomorrow. We don't have enough time.
And they both say the number. But I mean, I was put in handcuffs. How can that not have
camera and there's a call
documentation? I need to know what the.
Ah, Jesus. Open. All right.
But I mean, I was put in handcuffs. How can that not have
camera and there's a call
documentation? I need to know what the. There's no paperwork though.
I know.
So
Only time you get paperwork after being put in handcuffs is if you go to jail. You didn't go to jail.
is there an incident report or any kind of a reference number?
I gave you all that information.
No, you didn't. You can give it to me right now if you want to, because I'm recording you. What is the information? Because I need it as a reference.
Go find Pro. What is that?
I'll leave. They want you to leave?
this is government. You're doing something else, man.
122-4860.
Sorry, officers.
122-4860.
That's your incident number.
12244.
No, 4860.
1224860.
60. Yep.
But I can't know any of the details about who reported it or what was the cause.
I told you what the information was.
Presumably there was somebody with a gun.
I can't give you anybody's names. That's confidential, right? You understand?
The reason I'm taking this very seriously is that Mark Niemczyk has been trying to spread Mark Niemczyk has spreading false information about me on Fremont Street with regulars and workers.
Is there a reason that you're still following us?
Yes, because I want you to know that whatever you hear from now on about me that might come from Niemczyk or people that might be loyal to Niemczyk, including those two security guards, you can take with a grain of salt.
Okay.
You've explained to us
We already understand that, okay? We need to leave. We have got something else we need to go to. You've been given all the information we could possibly give you, okay? You have a good night, Jonathan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good night, officers. But I mean, I was put in handcuffs. How can that not have
camera and there's a call
documentation?
record?
I don't think it was a fake number, man, but let me try to find it. I'm going to call dispatch, see if we can find anything on it, okay? 4860. Because that lines up chronologically with events, actually.
I got more video, too. I think if people took what I'm saying seriously, you'd find everything that I'm saying lines up perfectly.
If you can't find anything, though, it's probably not much else I just I have to go take a report. He gets scared. I have to go take some report. I don't know why. But only I can.
Yeah, I thought
I'll tell you about tomorrow.
I have a feeling I know one.
I'm just gonna tell you, I don't want to do disservice to you and not to focus to you. I mean, obviously, there's something going on. I don't know where the report number is or whatever. You hear me trying to find it. Okay.
There's something going on, all right.
Well, I don't know what it is. Okay.
If you could just put a note in there, just have Ballinger call me back.
I'll do that.
Because this other detective here, Hogan, this isn't over. He can't just say, oh, the assault didn't happen. The assault didn't happen. Goodbye. This is America. That's not how it works.
What's your phone number?
725-780-5679.
Where is it referenced? Is the reference discipline? Or is it different?
For Ballinger?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be for the handcuffing and the false report about the gun in Walgreens that I got the finger pointed at me for by Niemczyk's thugs.
Okay. And detected by the false reporting. Okay.
And I have evidence of who's involved, and I'm not talking about those Arcadia security guards.
Okay.
I'm talking about a guy with a silver pickup truck.
Okay. All right, man. I got the note. I'm gonna go stick it on his desk. It'll be directly right there. I'm not gonna forget it.
Does Hogan want to talk to me about this anymore? I mean, because
obviously ain't here no more, so obviously not, man. Again, I'm telling you, brother, we'll try to work on this first.
You're telling me to drop it. I know.
What do you want me to do? He told you what his findings were and what he could do. Man.
You said 26 minutes.
Yeah.
What did that mean?
26 minutes of video that he watched and went through. Found nothing. What do you want me to do?
You knew he told you 26 minutes.
Told me all that video that he went through, man. What do you want? What else? What more do you want?
Do you know how long the time span of when it could have been was?
Brother, I don't know the case.
Over 2 hours.
Don't notification.
So my car was broken into this morning.
But he told you he only watched
232
26
North
minutes.
13th Street. There was
What,
someone
you want
else
me to
that
sit
came
there and watch
in.
the whole
One of
thing?
my
He watched what he
neighbors who
needed to
complained.
watch, where it
And
was the
he told
location,
me, you know,
cards, whatever
more of
it
us
is,
should come in
and
and
he said he
complain.
came
So
back
that's
with
why.
Your vehicle was
What do you
broken
want me to
into? Okay.
whatever he did is what he did.
There were different incidents that happened over the course of over 2 hours then.
Probably gonna be at least.
Do you want him to go watch 2 hours of video?
I can come back tomorrow.
No, you can put it on fast forward and you can look for the assault that happens right where I said it happened in front of the door.
What he did, and at some point where he
Not
watched
possible.
26 minutes where you're saying that's
Okay.
probably a problem. That's probably what he got in that time frame of what the occurrence you stated occurred. That's typically what those guys do. They go exactly to what happened and when it happened, and then they go from there. That's it. They don't need to see 200 more hours of whatever nonsense that they don't need to watch.
The assault was not in the part he watched.
Okay.
So it's not nonsense.
I'm not gonna speculate with what he did. Okay. Hogan, he did his, he did his job.
Well, he says the case is closed. So what are my options now?
The option is once it's closed, nothing.
Yeah, there is actually. I'm going to internal affairs.
You want a copy of it? I'll show you how to
Copy?
yeah.
Copy of what? Copy of what?
Crime report. It's closed, but
He had,
copy of it.
you know, I've been waiting to get a call back from him for weeks, and he didn't bother to call me. But then when he sees me, he says, "Oh, by the way, it's closed." Oh,
You want to speak to him again?
do I get? Wouldn't it have been nice to tell me it was closed when you closed it, so I'm not waiting for your call?
Okay.
You can't close a case that has obvious evidence
I'll
of an
bring that with me
assault.
tomorrow. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow, dear.
He's working on the case. I'll let him know. Why?
But these are,
Upset that you didn't watch 2 hours of the footage.
I'm upset. These are dangerous criminals who have
What's another emotion they could use rather than upset? Something
outraged.
Outraged? Yeah, he's outraged that you did not watch all the videos.
No, I didn't say that. I said it wasn't in the
I asked
part.
you what other emotion you want me to use.
You said 26 minutes, right? And I was explaining that the entire, series of incidents took place over a lot longer period than that. So you must have missed it.
The videos you sent me, you chop them up, you pick what you want to put in there.
No, that's not what happened.
And you do like, there's like.
I sent
You
both.
sent me with 8 minutes long. You sent like a little 2-minute clip, a little 2-minute clip, and there's timestamps, there's different times. No, I don't have 3 hours of video. They didn't give me 3 hours of video. I asked him to look at the.
Gee, I wonder why.
I asked him to find the event of you out there in front of the store. I told him the time frame, and that's what they said. That's what they have when y'all were up there.
Gee, I wonder why. Maybe they didn't want you to see the part of the assault that they facilitated.
I don't know, but I said on that line, there's not enough for me to submit the case. If I submit the case, I'm gonna deny it. That's why it's closed. Closed incident.
You know, people report assaults where there's no video evidence at all, and those still get investigated. With this one, where there is video evidence.
You got a broken nose, you got a cut lip, you got this, you got that. Yeah, so there is video. Cases get submitted all the time without proof. But there
And
has
this
to be
one-
some kind of something besides. There has to be video evidence, but there has to be some kind of evidence.
So this one has the video
You
evidence.
didn't have any marks on you that the officer saw that night.
I have witnesses and I have video.
All of them said that you were starting everything with video.
That's not true.
I talked to the security guard. I talked to the store. Even the store, they're more likely to.
The store is brainwashed by Mark Niemczyk. All right? They're brainwashed by Mark Niemczyk. They want me to leave him alone because they think his lies are true. But this assault is what matters for you guys as a crime.
I can only submit like the proof. Okay. You had no video evidence. You had no visible injury.
I have video
They
evidence.
called the police that night. Niemczyk called on you for harassing him, and then you told the cop, "No, I was battered." So then they took a report because you demanded the report.
So while I'm under threat from thugs and have just been assaulted in public by many people who I see calling police, I'm supposed to take out my phone?
Thank you, sir. I just wanted to express to you what he was expressing.
I'm explaining to you why that.
Okay. It's closed.
What
You
happened?
want a copy of the report?
The easiest way for you, I told you, you stay away from them. I even talked to the other little guy. What's the black kid's name? That walks around with Niemczyk.
Which one?
The little short.
He has a whole crew with him.
The little skinny.
that
I
could
saw him on Fremont the other night, and I called him out.
shaved sides of the head or like
Glasses,
long hair
put
on
a
it.
hair on his head, maybe a little mustache.
Glasses?
I think he had glasses. Maybe not.
Yeah,
A
that's
little
fine.
skinny
I'm not
kid.
worried about that. I'm wondering like
He's about 5'5" or
time, date,
something.
all that good stuff.
I don't know who that one is, but he has a game with.
He was in one of your videos.
Assuming it occurred.
I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to enter. Okay.
Well, whatever he told
All right,
you,
Mr. Cates.
you have to take with a grain of salt because they're scam artists and they're trying to get me discredited and to stay away from the street, which is the same thing you're doing by telling me not to go there.
Well, you can do what you want to do. But I'm saying this is going to keep instigating, and one of y'all is going to get into more serious than all these little reports that are being filed.
Well, that's not necessarily true. If they're arrested for the crimes they've already committed, then they wouldn't.
Mr. Cates, I'm gonna put into this contact for Mr. Ballinger.
Okay, well,
I'm working on that.
And-
We gotta go. I have another gentleman who's waiting.
and I have to do that video, so I have no choice but to go to Internal Affairs about it. Because that video exists,
I will try
it's
to
being
figure
covered
it
up,
out. I don't have time.
and I'm gonna find it. Why wouldn't? You said Walgreens won't give me the video.
No, I said, you said you're going to contact Colonel Ferris for the video. I'm like, they're not going to give you the video.
We're gonna investigate and find it. And they're not gonna just watch 26 minutes then. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.